The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Tuesday, March 10th. Katie and Bill reject peace offering, Brooke and Ridge's truce flops. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers for Tuesday, March 10th, reveal that Katie Logan Spencer, Heather Tom, and Bill Spencer Don Diamont will stand against Brooke Logan Forrester Catherine Kelly Lang, and Ridge Forrester Thorsten K. despite their attempt to make peace. As Tuesday's B&B episode gets underway, Ridge and Brooke will have dinner with Bill and Katie in hopes of finding a way forward. Perhaps Brooke and Ridge will suggest that for Eric Forrester's John McCook sake, they should just put all the fashion drama behind them and move on. However, that's not going to work for Bill, who feels like they're entitled to use the designs Eric's already submitted to Logan. Katie has been a bit hesitant about that, but she'll ultimately go along with Bill's plan. Of course, this will lead to more conflict since Ridge and Brooke will feel like Bill and Katie are essentially stealing from Eric. Those designs are Forrester originals as far as Brooke and Ridge are concerned, so they'll lash out over Katie and Bill's actions. In the meantime, Sydney Bullock, will find herself thinking back to her kiss with Will Spencer, Crew Morrow during her shift at Il Giardino. Dickie Sharp, Harrison Cohn, may notice that Dylan's distracted and wonder if there's anything she wants to get off her chest. Dylan will make Dickie her confidant on Tuesday's show, so she'll sit at the bar and open up about her feelings for Will. Although things are complicated, Dylan may admit she's hoping Will can eventually get past Electra Forrester, Lania Grace, and have a happy future with her instead. Since Will and Electra's attempt to get back together just went wrong, that's going to work out well for Dylan in the coming episodes. Ivy Forrester's Ashley Brewer plot to keep Electra and Will apart will continue, but Ivy will struggle to keep Daphne Rose Muriel Hilaire quiet. As for Will and R.J. Forrester, Brian Nicoletti, the friction between them is only going to get worse from here. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say RJ and Will are on the verge of a full-blown rivalry, so stay tuned for any bad news that could lead to. CDL will have other terrific Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and news to check out, so make us your favorite B&B hotspot. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Tuesday, March 10th. Katie and Bill reject peace offering, Brooke and Ridge's truce flops. Tension reaches a boiling point in Los Angeles on Tuesday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. What begins as an attempt to restore peace quickly turns into another chapter of rivalry, resentment, and emotional fallout. When Katie Logan and Bill Spencer are confronted with an unexpected olive branch from Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester, the evening takes a dramatic turn that proves some wounds simply refuse to heal. Meanwhile, another storyline unfolds as Dylan confides in Dickie about secrets and feelings that could change everything. By the end of the episode, relationships are tested, alliances are questioned, and the Logan-Forrester feud grows even more complicated. Brooke and Ridge attempt a peace offering. For weeks, the tension between the Logan sisters has been growing stronger. The conflict began when Katie and Bill started moving forward with their new fashion venture connected to the Logan name and designs from Eric. The decision created a major clash with Brooke and Ridge, who see the move as a direct challenge to their own influence in the fashion world. Realizing the conflict could spiral out of control, Brooke and Ridge decide to attempt a reconciliation. They invite Katie and Bill over for a meeting that is supposed to smooth things over. Their goal is simple: stop the fighting before it damages family relationships permanently. Brooke believes that if she can just speak honestly with her sister, the two of them might find common ground again. Ridge shares the same hope, thinking that a calm conversation could prevent a full-scale rivalry between the couples. But Brooke may be underestimating just how hurt Katie truly feels. Katie and Bill refuse to forgive. When Katie and Bill arrive, it quickly becomes obvious that the atmosphere is anything but friendly. The conversation begins politely enough, but the tension underneath the surface is impossible to ignore. Brooke offers what she believes is a sincere peace gesture, an attempt to repair the fractured family dynamic. Ridge backs her up, encouraging everyone to put the past behind them. However, Katie isn't interested. Instead of accepting the olive branch, she makes it clear that she and Bill are not ready to forgive or forget. In her mind, Brooke's sudden desire for peace feels less like genuine concern and more like a strategic move to protect her own interests. Bill supports his wife's stance completely. Known for his stubborn personality, Bill refuses to back down once he believes he's right. To him, Brooke and Ridge have already crossed too many lines. The rejection leaves Brooke stunned. After all, she expected resistance, but not outright refusal. Old wounds resurface. As the conversation continues, years of unresolved emotions begin to surface. Katie reminds Brooke that their history is complicated and painful. Their relationship as sisters has survived countless ups and downs, but trust has been broken more than once. This time, Katie seems determined not to let the past repeat itself. She tells Brooke that actions have consequences. If Brooke truly wants peace, it will take more than words to rebuild their relationship. Ridge, meanwhile, struggles to keep his temper under control. Watching the situation spiral out of control frustrates him, and he begins to question whether this meeting was a mistake. Instead of creating harmony, the attempted truce only makes the divide deeper. Bill draws a line in the sand. Bill doesn't mince words during the confrontation. Known for his confidence and fierce loyalty, he stands firmly by Katie's side. He makes it clear that they are moving forward with their plans regardless of what Brooke and Ridge think. The message is simple. The new fashion venture will continue, and no amount of persuasion will change their minds. This declaration only makes Ridge angrier. The rivalry between the couples intensifies, setting the stage for even bigger conflicts in the coming days. Dylan confides in Dickie. While the Logan Forrester drama unfolds elsewhere, another emotional storyline plays out between Dylan and Dickie. After dealing with complicated feelings involving Will and Electra, Dylan finds herself overwhelmed. Unsure who to trust, she turns to Dickie for advice and support. Their conversation becomes a moment of vulnerability rarely seen in Dylan. She opens up about her guilt, confusion, and the emotional chaos surrounding her relationships. Dickie listens carefully, offering guidance and reminding Dylan that honesty is often the only way forward. For Dylan, the conversation may be the first step toward confronting the truth about her feelings. A family divided. By the end of the episode, one thing is certain: the Logan family is more divided than ever. Brooke hoped to repair her bond with Katie, but instead she may have pushed her sister even further away. Ridge is left frustrated by Bill's stubbornness, and the tension between the couples shows no signs of fading. What was meant to be a peace meeting turns into a dramatic failure. The rejection of Brooke and Ridge's olive branch proves that reconciliation will not come easily. Trouble ahead. If Tuesday's episode proves anything, it's that the battle between these characters is far from over. Katie and Bill are determined to succeed with their plans, while Brooke and Ridge refuse to sit back and watch their influence disappear. This power struggle could soon explode into something even bigger, especially with upcoming events like fashion launches and press conferences already on the horizon. Celeb dirty laundry. And in the world of the bold and the beautiful, rivalries rarely stay quiet for long. Check mark in Tuesday's episode highlights. Brooke and Ridge attempt to make peace with Katie and Bill. Katie and Bill completely reject the peace offering. Old family tensions resurface between the Logan sisters. Bill firmly supports Katie and refuses to compromise. Dylan confides in Dickie about personal struggles and complicated emotions. In classic The Bold and the Beautiful fashion, emotions run high, loyalties are tested, and every conversation has the potential to ignite new drama. Tuesday's episode proves that even when characters try to make peace, the past can still cast a long shadow. And if this failed truce is any indication, the Logan Forrester conflict may be heading toward its most explosive chapter yet.